Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday Night Live! We are live from the northeast of England and around the world. Join us tonight for some more fun with your chance to win on our studio games. Tonight, for Team YouTube, it's Lilly Fletcher. Plus, on the show this evening, live price drops, and once again, one of you shopping on the show will have the chance to win their basket. Will you please welcome your host for this evening, Mr. Ben Moseby. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Mr. Voiceover Guy. Thank you. Studio audience. What a lovely audience. So much better than last week's. Oh, what a week it's been, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with us. It has been super duper busy, hasn't it? And it's so nice to finally get to Friday and wrap it up with some fun. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight on the show. We're going to hopefully give away loads of prizes, loads of vouchers. If you sent any pictures recently, Friday Night Faves coming up. And I know we're going to be concentrating on today's new launch as well. Before I introduce you to Lilly, I must say a big thank you to Ruth, who sent in a couple of gags to start the show tonight. So I'll do hers because these are probably better than the ones I've written down, to be honest. I bought a new dog this week. I called it 5 miles, just to tell people I walk 5 miles every day. It's good, isn't it? I burned 2,000 calories this morning before work. That's the last time I have a bath whilst there's brownies in the oven. I woke up with a face full of rice this morning. Yeah. Must have fallen asleep as soon as my head hit the pilau. This week I went to the boss and I said, boss, I need a pay rise because there are 3 companies after me. He said, which ones? I said, gas, electric and water. That was a good one, that one, isn't it? Good one. Two more. I bought my friend an elephant for her room this week. She said, thanks very much. I said, don't mention it. Don't mention the elephant in the room. No? Then we got a laugh at that one. And finally, I was reading the newspaper just before I came on air. I read a story about a guy who was arrested for stealing some hay. Apparently, he didn't make bail. Oh dear. Right, let's welcome her in then. Looking forward to tonight's show. Here she is, the one and only Lilly Fletcher. How are you? Do you know what? Well, you know my memory is very bad because I'm old. I was going to say the same thing to you before we came on air.
I'm sure it is. Absolutely sure.
I feel like when we used to play your crafts, right, back in the day, we've definitely played games against each other before, haven't we?
We certainly have, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. We're both quite competitive. It could end in tears from both sides, from either side. Who knows? Stay tuned.
Do you know what? Tonight, though, I am just going to... I said this earlier on. I know you were watching. If you normally side with me on Team Facebook, I am tonight going to take a bit of a backseat. And I would, always say I'm up for it. I'm favourite in a lot of competitions, so I'm very competitive. Tonight, I think I'm the rank outsider because apparently the game's on paper pads. And, you're like an encyclopedia of paper pads.
So if you want to come over to Team YouTube, now is the time to do it because you're going down, quite frankly. Get prepared, get ready. I mean to steal the win. It might be our first ever Friday Night Live, but I'm not going to let you off lightly. That is for certain. No,
I'll try my best. Obviously, I will be competitive, but I think tonight Facebook might be going down. But we shall see a little bit later on. Don't get too competitive, all right? God.
Not too competitive. You know me well enough.
And also, you've got a few demos tonight as well. We're going to be concentrating on the pick of the week again, aren't we?
Absolutely, yeah. I thought we've got to bring in that pick of the week. And I tell you what we're going to do. You know in that showstopper you get the watercolour waves? That's going to feature in envelope form.
Of course it is.
Of course, why not?
Well, you go that way, I'll go that way, and we'll get started with the show. And listen, here it is. This is the pick of the week. I'll say a few of those to you in just a few moments' time, but half of the pick of the week bundle that you've seen here on the screen has gone. It officially launched at 2 o'clock this afternoon, so inside 3 hours, half of the week's worth of stock has disappeared. You will get the templates, so you're getting 28 templates in total there to be able to make your envelopes and also the envelope liners in there. And as far as sizes are concerned here, you're talking about being able to make 5x7, quarter US letter size, DL, 5x5, 5.5 by 5.5, money envelope size, 4x4, 3x6, 3.5 by 8.5. The list goes on, and you get all of the templates to be able to make the envelopes with those as well. You get all of these beautiful papers included in there too, single-sided, and the brilliant thing is those papers are just going to work absolutely wonderfully to create those envelopes and those liners. And as Lily was saying, looking forward to this, when you buy the bundle, you get the watercolor Waves beautiful paper, or card I should say, that is back in stock within the bundle. Now, if you're going for that for $50.38 or $61.52, you will get your goodie bag. So it's £31 or $43 worth of free stuff, which is up here. So you're going to get stamps and dies. You're going to get the sticker booklet. You are also going to get enamel dots, and you're getting the little circus embellishments, which is little bows and pom-poms in that bundle, plus 97 stickers here, which is alphabets, it is your numbers, and it is your punctuation as well. We did have a few people earlier on from the US ordering this. Christine told us that the tariff charge on that was $43. So what we were saying is, you know, obviously here in the UK, you're getting $31 worth of goodies for free within the bundle, but if you're in the US, yes, a 43 tariff, but you are getting all of these goodies there as well. So it's kind of negating that tariff this way around. That's what Sarah was sort of talking about. So if you do want to go in and go for it, then absolutely you can. Speaking to our US viewers as well, don't forget, if you do want to shop without those US tariffs, we have got a section on the website for you where you can shop. I think it is 210 items. That's the best way to do it. If you're surfing around the website generally, just look for the blue ticketed items. We have got Jan on the show tonight, keeping us right. So let's have a quick look and see who is already in on a Friday Night Live. We have Julia Tiverton, our sonnet writer extraordinaire from Exmouth. We have Stephen Nicole saying, evening, Ben and Lily. We have Trudy Bickham saying hi. Alison Mason says, I'm looking forward to the show. Pat Demarest joins us saying a big hello to Ben, Lily and everyone from a rainy and thundering New Jersey. Looking forward to the show. Laughs, inspiration and games. Doreen is in. Lynn Morton's in Newcastle. Altjes in the Netherlands. Julie Palmer's in. Rebecca Dancer. Lovely Lynn Harvey. Beth Metzger says, hi everyone. OMG, do I need this today? Work equals stress this week. Work, eh? Tumbleweed moment with the elephant joke, says Alison. I thought the elephant joke was a good one.
I'm not going to lie, there was a few of those that I didn't quite
the elephant
fit together.
joke.
Some of them were good. The rice one was probably my personal favourite. But
the elephant one was funny. I bought an elephant for the room. Thanks, don't mention it. Don't mention the elephant in the room. Maybe I'm getting too highbrow now with the jokes, I don't know.
Maybe you are, yeah. A cut above, clearly.
Louise says, fighting talk from Lily. Oh, I know.
Oh, yes.
I know. Could get a bit ugly in here tonight. Colleen says, hi to Ben and Lily, watching from a sunny, hot Florida. And Zoe Carver says, good evening from me and Brian in West Sussex. Yeah, choose your teams then, because we will be getting ready for that first round of the game in about 15 minutes or so. But before that, let's delve into this bundle with Lily. So I know, obviously, we officially launched this, Sarah and I, at 2 o'clock, Lily, but you had a brilliant show earlier on with this. And it's such a brilliant bundle, isn't it? And as I said earlier, if you're serious about, you know, crafting, making your cards, how nice to be able now to be able to have those envelopes which will match up perfectly with the cards that you're making.
Absolutely, it just elevates things a little bit, and it's not just about the envelope, it's about those fantastic envelope liners as well, which look absolutely incredible on the inside of your envelopes. But before we get into this demo, I did promise we'd do something with this incredible watercolour Waves paper pad. However, before we do that, I do just want to quickly show you, I know we've been shouting about them a fair bit over the past few weeks, our digital downloads. Now, I've got a couple of these beautiful digital downloads here. This is the Sent with Love. Actually, you could never buy this as a paper pad. It was in the Sent with Love Sarah signature box.
Yeah.
If anybody remembers that one. So you couldn't actually ever buy this individually, so great to be able to restock them. So you can use your principles, of course, with your envelope templates. And just to show you one that's actually been pre-made using our fantastic envelope templates with our digital downloads, using the gorgeous, I think it's called something like the vintage paper pad, if you have a look on the website, using that gorgeous map design for the outer template of the envelope itself, and then using a slightly different but still complementary paper for the inside. How gorgeous does that look? All made using those digital downloads. So especially if you guys stateside, if you're not able to order your paper pads at the moment, but you are able to get those digital downloads tariff-free, a great way that you can use them alongside your envelope template. So that's just a little idea, but not the demo. I just was desperate to show you guys at home that one.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do for this demo is going to use that incredible watercolour Waves paper pad. Now, look how absolutely amazing this is. Now, our lovely head of finance was actually talking to me earlier in the office, and I said, I have to show you this paper pad, because she's a little bit of a crafter herself, and I showed her this paper pad, and she was absolutely wow. There's a lot of ooh and ah in between us. It looks incredible in just matte and layer form like we've got here, but it's going to look even better when it's made into an envelope. So I was talking about earlier on that 10 a.m. show how we have designed the paper within that paper pack that comes with the envelopes specifically for your envelopes. It's a little bit thinner, however, it's a bit different in terms of your box making. For box making, it's sort of an idea that you have to go for the heavier weight GSM, whereas with envelopes, it's probably best if you go for a slightly thinner, but it's still going to work perfectly by going for a slightly thicker sort of card weight. So what we've got here is we've got our 4x4 inch envelope template. With this one, I was talking about earlier how if you've got a straight edge to the template, button that up against the edge of your cardstock. With this one, it's a little bit different. All of the edges there are not sort of straight edges per se, so I'm just going to pop it into the centre of my piece of cardstock here that I've cut down. It's sort of a non-directional print with this one, so it doesn't really matter even if I line it up slightly skew-wiffily. I don't think that's a word.
Skew-wiffily.
Skew-wiffily.
I like it.
I like that skew-wiffily.
Yeah.
Onto the cardstock there.
That.
Skew-wiffily. Write it down in the dictionary.
What was the word that Sarah made up earlier on?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure.
It was a template cross envelope, a tempelope.
A tempelope?
Yeah.
Oh, I quite like that, a tempelope.
Sounds like it should be like in Africa or something, doesn't it?
Oh, I've been on holiday to Tempelope. Had a lovely time.
No, I was thinking more of, I don't know, like a David Attenborough. Look, here we are in the wild and you can see a herd of tempelope.
Oh, you're thinking more of like a wildlife, an animal.
Yeah.
The wild tempelope.
The wild tempelope,
I can see that actually as well. That's definitely a possibility. I'll have to try and store all these tempelope.
Tempelopes and skew-wiffily.
Skew-wiffily.
Look at the tempelopes running skew-wiffily.
Surely it's got to be a word. If you've got, what's the ly words? What do you call them? I'm trying to think. Adverb.
Adverbs.
Adverb, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be the adverb, surely.
Yeah.
If anybody knows any different, anybody that's a grammar expert, skew-wiffily, is it a word?
We must have teachers or former teachers watching us.
We have to. If my mum's watching, she'll know.
Yeah.
She'll be like, no, it's definitely not a word, Lily. It's another that goes into the Lilly dictionary of non-words.
Your mum tunes in quite a bit, doesn't she?
Yes, I think she is tuning in tonight, I do believe.
Is she?
Yeah.
Or to see you win?
Well, yeah. She does get very disappointed. If I don't win the game, she gets very disappointed.
You see, it could have had a round of Muppets again.
Yeah.
And I get a week when you're on Friday Night Live and we have to do paper pads.
I know. Funny the way it's turned out,
Unbelievable.
especially given I wasn't actually supposed to be on tonight, so it's funny the way it's turned out.
Well, yes.
I have to say, though, that game last week was fabulous, and I can confirm I've got a little bit of insider knowledge. We are doing another one in future.
Are we actually?
I've already played it, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's not craft experts, it's all celebrities.
Oh, no, yeah, so you definitely can't be on that show.
That's why we've not had to do it this week, so I've already played it, yeah. Me and Jake both had a go earlier this week.
So what is it? It can't be craft experts because we've done them
Non-craft
all.
experts, all celebrities.
Ah.
Yeah, so obviously last week we had a craft expert and a celebrity. This one's two celebrities next to each other, so...
I had so many messages on my Facebook page about that, with people unanimously saying it was the best game we've ever played on Friday Night Live.
It was amazing, I have to say. It was great fun, absolutely great fun.
Had me in stitches. Stitches.
Oh, dear. Dear, oh dear. I thought we'd... There we go. That's the sound effect there.
Got a little...
Not everybody sound effects these days. We don't seem to be doing them as much.
No.
Do miss them. Oh, well. Right.
More sound effects, please.
More sound effects, yeah, that's our little request. We don't ask for much.
No, we don't.
No, not at all. Oh, dear.
Apparently we've only got the budget to be able to use them within Friday Night Live. If we use them outside of that, we have to pay royalties.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll just have to make our own then in that case, won't we?
And of course, we've only got a live studio audience in Friday Night Live. Right, audience?
Yeah. It's nice to have them in. Nice to have them in for a Friday.
Yeah, exactly right.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sounds like they've all been to the pub already today.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Very excitable. Where have they got their energy from?
I don't know.
Do you think pass any on to any of us? That'd be quite nice.
Been a long old day, isn't it?
It's been a long day, yeah. I'm bookending the day. First show, last show. You're here most of the day. Yep. There we go. Thank you. Wow.
Just as I was watching Lily scoring, hi, Danette's joined us. Valerie Martin's with us from Skeg, Vegas.
Yay! Hello, Valerie.
Carletta's in Arkansas. Bev says, evening everyone from an overcast Suffolk, just a hair's breadth from the RAF base, which Air Force 1 is due to stop off at imminently.
Wow. Exciting.
So I'm travelling home to avoid all the traffic chaos. Stopping off, why is it stopping off at the RAF base there? Is it fueling up or something?
Yeah.
Elsie joins us, Michelle joins us. And Sue says, 2 guys at a bus stop, a truck with rolls of turf passes.
Oh no, there we go, go on.
That's what I'm going to do when I win the lottery, said one. What's that, said the other. Send my lawn out for mowing. That is brilliant.
That's quite good.
Thank you, Sue. Better than what I did earlier.
Well,
anyway.
some of them were good. Some of them were not so good.
Thank you.
I'll say that much.
Thank you.
Did you say earlier when you were reading the comments, is Julia Chiverton watching?
Yes.
Julia, I want to say thank you. I tried to send you a message, but I don't know if it came through for all your lovely cards that you sent the team.
Yes.
And Debbie, they are absolutely lovely, honestly. We were all really, really touched. Mine has got pride of place on my desk in the office, and I just wanted to say thank you because it does mean an awful lot to all of us.
Lovely messages as well in those.
Yeah, absolutely lovely messages, yeah. Brought a tear to the old eye, I have to say.
Yeah. I know Debbie hasn't picked hers up yet, Julia, because obviously she hasn't been in. I think Craig's is still in there.
Debbie's in next week, isn't she?
Debbie is in on
The fish is in
Monday, isn't
Monday,
she?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll make sure she gets hers. But yeah, Debbie was like Santa Claus the other day, bringing out all the cars for us all.
She
Felt like
was.
Christmas. It's lovely.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Debbie Claus.
Debbie Claus, yeah.
Or Santa Robinson. Either or. Right, so we're just going in with our liner now. So what I've done is I've created the envelope itself from that gorgeous watercolour Waves paper pad, and then we're just using, I think it's from the Enchanted Ocean A4 card pack. I have to say I use this linen card an awful lot. So beautiful colours, and I've found actually, it might sound a little bit strange, but a lot of the colours within that linen card pack work beautifully with the colours in the watercolour Waves.
Yeah.
So I've gone with that for our liner. So we've just cut out our liner from that linen card, and then we'll just go in with our scoreboard, just add that little score line. And if you didn't tune into the earlier show, quite frankly, where were you is what I'd like to know.
Exactly right.
But also, I did talk about when it comes to the score lines, what I personally tend to do. Obviously, for the cut lines, I'll mark the full length of all those lines. But for the score lines, I'll just add a little notch on either side. Then all you need to do is just score between those 2 notches. There's not really any need to mark out that whole line because you're just going to pop that first notch on the top part and then that bottom notch there on the other side of the score line. It's nice and easy to do it that way. It just means you don't have to rub out a full pencil line. So that's our insert all ready to go into our envelope. Now you'll notice I accidentally stuck the envelope together first. I would recommend sticking in your liner before you stick it together, but don't worry, I've been there, done that multiple times. I've still not learned, and it still does work if you stick your envelope together first and then pop your liner in afterwards. So don't worry if you do forget to stick your liner in, you can just slide it in afterwards. So we'll go with our all-purpose for our liner. Just makes it a little bit easier to make sure that you've got it all lined up. Little pun for you there, with it being a liner. Very poor pun.
Nothing
very,
from the
very
audience.
poor. But we'll just slide that in, and then the key thing with this is just making sure that you've got the 2 score lines lined up. So making sure you've got an even spacing of white card on the left and the right hand side, and I'm just concentrating on that score line. I'm not looking at any of that top part of the cardstock, just concentrating on that score line. If you get your score line lined up left and right and an even spacing on either side, then you know that top part is also going to be lined up perfectly. So rather than worrying about that whole sort of bit being lined up, you just need to make sure that you've lined up that top section. Where's that little bit of glue come from? That
little bit of what?
cheeky little monkey. A little bit of glue's just on my glass mat.
Oh, is there?
Where's that come from? Let's get a quick wipe out.
Sarah.
So let's blame Sarah. It's a fresh bit of glue though.
Oh.
How have I done that? What a
Lily.
plonker. Lily, what am I like?
What are you like?
Turning to Debbie Robinson, what am I like? There we go. So there's our envelope all good to go. Beautiful little 4" by 4" envelope. And a key thing with these is, I know we call it like an A6 envelope or a 5x7 envelope or a 4x4 envelope. It's kind of not quite true, if that makes sense, because the envelope itself is not actually 4x4. It's going to be a little bit larger, and what that means is if you've got a 4x4 card, it's going to fit into the envelope perfectly. So the envelope is ever so slightly smaller, so that the card itself can be that exact sizing, and it's going to give you that really professional finish. Now what we've done ahead of time is we've taken that same template, same idea once again, and we've cut a further 4 of these. Probably thinking, why have we got so many envelopes?
Yeah, why have you got so many envelopes?
Why, Lily, why have you got so many envelopes?
What are you up to?
What am I up to? Good question. So we're going to actually start to make, quite similar to what Sarah did earlier, we're going to create almost like a little concertina fold book sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
So what we'll do
Snappy title.
So yeah, it's very succinct, that, wasn't it?
folder book sort of thing.
Yeah, I did that with something else earlier. I can't think what it was now. It was like, God, too many words, Lily. Just be a little bit more efficient with your words rather than having 10,000 different words. But oh well, it did the job. It described it quite nicely. So for the first one, we're going to keep it so that we've got the flap folding inwards like a traditional envelope. But for the next one, instead of having our flap folding downwards, we're actually going to fold it back on itself.
All right.
Just like so. And what we're going to do is we'll take this piece here and we're going to stick it into that first envelope so that the score line meets that score line on the back piece, right? So we'll grab our tape pen and we'll just add some of our tape pen onto the flap. I'd recommend something like a tacky glue so you've got that nice strong bond but a little bit of time to manoeuvre in, but your tape pen will do the job. I'm just going to have to be a little bit more careful here. So I'm hovering upwards, I'm not sticking this down just yet, I'm hovering upwards until basically it won't insert into that envelope anymore, and I know that those two score lines are going to be matched up. And once I've done that, I'm going to give that a nice little burnish, and then we're just going to fold this one over like we're turning the page in a book.
Yeah.
Then we'll do exactly the same with the next one. We've folded our flap backwards, and that is once again just going to insert into that section there. So I'll grab my tape pen, tape onto our flap and our flap only, not any tape elsewhere, and then that's just going to be inserted into your flap just like so. And once you're happy that you've got the two score lines lined up, I'll give that a little burnish. And you can see this is starting to take shape, so it's starting to create almost like a book, but you've got the pockets in there. So if you want to add receipts into there, tickets, perhaps you've been on a day out, anything like that, it's a great way with your envelopes. Instead of perhaps being a little bit daunted by creating a memory book, I know, especially with scrapbooking, it can be quite daunting if you've never done anything like that before. It's a great way by using your envelopes to get into your scrapbooking, get into your memory albums.
Tell you what, it's a snazzy little receipt holder, that, isn't it?
I know that is. It. Can you imagine if you're doing your expenses, like for work or anything like that, and this is what you
Send
keep...
that to your accountant.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll be like, blooming heck, wow. Who's made this? You'll say, I've made it. Just for my receipts.
Yeah.
And you've had fun doing so as well, which is pretty fab.
That's it.
It does just look super, super cool. And because you've used cardstock for the envelopes, it's really, really quite sturdy. It's going to be quite nice and heavy, quite nice and weighty by the time you've finished it. So we've got to the next stage here. And all we're going to do is we'll bring this final one in, and then we'll just stick the back flap down to finish it off. So once again, with this one that we've just created, we're folding that flap backwards rather than forwards like we would traditionally with an envelope. I will go with our tape pen onto that flap there. You guys at home, when you've got a little bit more time, you'll be making sure you're gluing it nice and securely onto there. But just to show you guys at home the sort of idea with this one. And you need to make sure that the bottom part of that envelope is nicely sort of open. So I'm just going to trim off just a little slither left and right, just to make that a little bit easier to
How many have you done there then? Is that 4?
5, I think. I think
Four,
it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this will be the 5th one that's going in now. It's up to you whether you do more or less, depending on, I suppose, what you're going to use it for, as to how many sort of ones of these you want to insert. Yeah. I'm actually going to add a little bit of wet glue onto there just so it can slide in, because it's getting stuck ever so slightly as I'm sliding that in there. So we'll just pop our all-purpose onto there, and that can just slide in a little bit easier. The only thing with using wet glue, it just take a few moments to grab, but then that's going to give us a nice strong bond onto there. And then all we need to do to finish this off is we'll just bring this back flap here, and we'll just literally stick that flap down. Rather than having the flap on the back page, it looks a little bit untidy, we'll just stick that back flap down just to give us that really nice professional finishing touch. So just a bit of our tape pen onto the back of there, and we'll just fold that round to give us almost like a sealed envelope for the back. And then very quickly and easily, you've created yourself a very easy, very fun little sort of interactive memory book. Of course, you could have little tags going in there, tickets, it could be your receipts, all your sort of memorabilia from your days out, from your holidays. How fun is that? But using that fantastic watercolour waves paper pad that is part of your amazing showstopper. And that for me is why I love envelopes so much. It's not just about making gorgeous envelopes for your handmade cards, it's about making all those different fun projects using your envelopes.
What was the largest size envelope? It's escaped me now, is it?
See, I wasn't sure on the first one. For me, it's between 2, because it depends whether you're talking about like the overall or the length. Yeah. It's either the 3.5 by 8.5 or the 5 by 7. Okay. Is what I'd say. It depends on your sort of perspective. Obviously, the 8.5 by 3.5 is a little bit longer. Yeah. But your 5 by 7 is kind of like overall bigger, if that makes sense. So 6s and 2 3s, I suppose. What are the 2?
So you get all of the templates, all of the templates for your envelopes and the liners to go with. These are those beautiful papers that you're going to be receiving as well within the bundle. And don't forget, if you go for the bundle, you are going to get the Watercolour Waves card pad, which Lily's just used for that last demo. So that is exceptional. You get that within the order, and then you're going to get £31 or $43 worth of freebies built into that for you as well. So frame, stamp and die set. You're getting stickers, you're getting embellishments, you're getting beautiful enamel dots in there, and you're also getting a set of alphabet stickers with numbers and punctuation there too. It's such a brilliant launch, and that's why over half of the stock of the pick of the week has already gone inside the first, I suppose, 3.5 hours of it being on launch. That is a great demo, says T-Scan64. Miss Everlamp says, I've packed the hubby off for the weekend now for peace and crafting, and a very cool project, says Lois. Thank you, Lily. Couple of quick jokes here that you guys have sent in.
Oh, no.
Susan, I appreciate you saying this one, and this is one of my faves, but I'll read it. Susan says, working in a bank is an ungrateful job. A lady asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
And Jane Adams says, hey, Ben. Oh, I'm going to have to do an American accent here. Did you hear about the cowboy that adopted the wiener dog? He wanted to get along, little doggy. Get along, little... Now, we are getting ready now for round one of our first game tonight. And I've seen that a few of you guys have left me on Facebook and gone to YouTube. That's
Good.
fine.
Thanks, guys.
I thoroughly understand. Let's get ready then for the first round of the game tonight, which is called, you're going to love this, it's Paper Panorama. Now we are, the first one's there to kick us off. We are straight in. Basically, what you've got to do is say what collection the paper pad is from. It's as simple as that. No, you don't, Johnny. You just said how many sheets and how much. No, you just need to say what collection it's from. Just to say, I'm Team Facebook. Hello. What team are you?
Oh, hello, I'm Team YouTube.
Now, I'm normally very confident in these games, but I think you're probably favourite to win tonight because you're an encyclopedia of paper pad knowledge, are you not?
I hope I'm not beating myself up and setting myself up for a fall here.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll have some fun. Put your answers in the comments, as always, okay? So play along with us, and at the end of each round, you can give us your scores. 5 points in this particular round. Then in the second hour, 5 more points up for grabs. Whoever's team has the most points at the end of the game will win 5 vouchers for their team. So if I win, it'll be 5 for Facebook. If Lily wins, it'll be 5 for YouTube. If it's a draw, it will be 3 apiece. So all you have to do is name the collection. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you?
Well, the good news is I'm going to get one right because I know this one.
Are you sure, though?
Don't you be playing mind games with me.
Are you sure?
Don't you be... Right, write it down. Put your answer in the comments as well. Very serious. It's got very quiet.
I know.
Okay, nice easy one, hopefully, to start.
Hopefully. Can you imagine if we both get this wrong now?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I love Royal Jungle, me.
Yeah, do you know what? I love Kingfisher. It's a lovely collection.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready? Vintage Vegas.
Yay!
One apiece. It's a draw so far.
We've got a point, so that's good. Let's get ready for number 2. Sorry, I was just looking. There's a question come through. Samantha, I've seen your question. I will ask it after the end of this game. Next up.
You calling for help over there?
I need help.
Tell me about it.
We'll give you time to write down your answers as well. Pop them in the comments. We've got a lot of time here. I'm hoping as well, because I know over the last few weeks we've had some tough games. The toughest one ever was the one with the monuments. Did you see that game that we did?
Yeah, that
it was
tough.
Impossible.
I tell you, the toughest one that I've ever, I was going to say be a part of, not on this side, I was actually producing the show. The hardest one, and I don't think I got a single answer right, was the cocktail one. It was horrific.
Who was on that with you?
I wasn't on it. I think
you
it
weren't
was,
on it?
I think it was Corinne and Michelle. And I was in the gallery and I was thinking, my goodness me, I'm glad I'm not stood there because I don't know a single one. It was terrible. Terrible.
One of the hardest ones I had recently was the game of the monuments, and then we had one way back when where there was a spot the difference, and it was literally like we'd have like a picture of like the back of here, and it would like there'd be like a petal missing off the flower or something, and you're like, my goodness
I'm
me.
terrible at spot the difference. Absolutely terrible. So if I'm on the shows, whoever is in charge, please do not put a spot the difference because that'll be a nil point, quite frankly.
Well, we're giving you time to get your answers in. I think I might get 2 out of 10 here. I've gone for Majestic Unicorn.
Majestic Unicorn.
Yay! Woo! I've got a feeling this has got to get harder, hasn't it?
I do have a slight fear that being lulled into a false sense of security. I mean, they think, oh, we'll do a couple of easy ones and then we'll just hit them. We'll go straight for the jugular.
Yeah, something from like 2020 or something. I wasn't even here.
Or like from like the first Sarah Signature collection or something like that. Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know this, Ben. You know this.
You know it,
You
do
know
you?
it. I think so.
Doubt yourself, go on. Ooh, did you put a full stop at the end very defiantly?
Oh, no, it was a tittle.
Oh.
That's the dot above the eye.
A tittle?
A tittle, that's what it's called, isn't it?
What a great name.
Yeah, you've written down an eye, surely. Johnny's just gone, what, you've got an eye in your answer?
Johnny's team YouTube, I can feel it.
Yes, it does. Johnny, he's just gone chinoiserie, he doesn't have an eye. I think it has 2. I love the chinoiserie pad. That was a gorgeous collection, wasn't it?
You never know, that might be popping up. That might be it. It's a lovely paper there.
I think a lot of people getting this right.
Everyone's got it, apart from Ben.
Anne's just put, I got the unicorn part. Is that half a point? Yeah, we'll give you half for unicorn.
We'll give you half, and we can't give you a full point. If I was producing Anne, it'd be nil point, I'm afraid. But luckily, I'm not. I was a very tough taskmaster. Everyone hated if I produced it, playcraft right. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, whereas when Nicola was here, she used to be like, oh, if you don't know it, just put a funny answer, and if I laugh, I'll give you a point.
I know, that's not my style.
No.
You know, if it's wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah, if you're going to play, play properly, everybody, yeah? What you got?
Come on then, lovebirds. Yeah,
I've got a feeling this is going to... I'm doing better than I thought I would. I've got a feeling in a minute there's going to be like one that's just going to stitch me right up, and then you'll be...
I'll be laughing then.
Yeah, you're like, ha! So is that 3-3?
3-3.
I'm just double checking here.
Reminds me I think it was one of the first times I've ever played crafts right. I forgot about the overhead, and I was writing my answer with my board flat, and they could see what I was writing. Never do that again, unless I'm writing something that's terribly wrong and I know it.
Have we done a paper pad game before? I suppose we must have. We've done a product game before, haven't we?
Yeah, we've done paper pads. Yeah, definitely.
Have we?
Yeah.
I tell you the other one, which used to be really difficult, and I don't know if we've done this on a Friday Night Live, but we certainly did it on a Play Crafts Right. Was when they used to put up the grids. And you could, like, there was a grid of like, it would have our faces on it, it would have product on and whatnot, and you could look at it for 30 seconds, and then the question would be like, how many crafters were on the grid, or how many items were purple or whatever, and that was impossible.
I don't think I ever had to play one of them, but I was aware of it. I was thinking, if I have to do this, it'll be another nil point, quite frankly.
Lucky old you didn't have to play that. Right.
Have you got an answer?
I think I have.
Right, let's go on then.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm genuinely nervous in this game, I don't know why.
I'm not going to lie, I get nervous about all these games.
I feel like if I can hang on to Lily's coattails here, we're in with a shout Facebook, you might regret going over to YouTube now.
No. I'm still hoping there's going to be some really old paper pad that comes up.
If I know Sam, like I know Sam, there's going to be some random
There'll
ones
be something really random in there. It'll be like the back page of the it'll be something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it might even be this next. Is this the last one in this round? This is going to be a tough one.
Is it?
Ben.
Make sure you dot your I.
Lol. Dot my I?
Or both of them. You're heckling me, yeah, I think you know it.
Me?
Yeah.
Not sure. I was just looking
You're doing a Debbie Robinson right now.
Oh, yeah.
She is the worst, because she comes in all stressed. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, I'm not confident. That's what she whips the board around, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, I'm useless at this. What am I like? And then, yeah, always 10 out of 10. No, I was just actually looking at the board and thinking, like, how neat my handwriting looks on this particular answer.
Let's have a look then.
3 words, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe more.
Yes!
Thank goodness, because I have a real mental block with this name. I always want to call it Elegant Plumes.
Well, I nearly went with Peacock Collection.
See, that one was more blues.
Yes.
It was foiled.
Yes.
Everyone remembers. Foiled with different colours of foil. Oh, that's the first round.
First round
I'm
done.
not going to lie, I feel a bit let down.
Why do you feel let down?
They're really easy. Do you not think?
Well, I would say the fact that I got 5 out of 5 tells you that it was a fairly easy first round, but who's to say it's not going to get more difficult? I would imagine, let me know in the comments, please, how many of you got 5 out of 5 there. Let us know your scores in the comments. Round 2 is coming your way in the second half of the show, and as I say, whoever's team has scored the most points, there will be vouchers handed out. If it's a draw at the end, 3 vouchers per team. Still to come tonight, we have got your Friday night faves, where we'll be looking at some of your projects, and if you're shopping in this show, we might just be paying for your basket. Win Your Basket is coming up soon, and the other side of this short break, we are also going to be dropping some prices like they are hot. So get ready, price drops coming your way. In the meantime, get to the checkouts, and we'll meet you back here in about 4 or 5 minutes time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, briars, misters, quilting clips, die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue, applicators, envelopers, creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard. Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, graphics, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice and zinc trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tech tape pin brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam. Outline markers, DVDs, felt quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt press, sparkle pots, Centura pan and sticky dots, pigment ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, year of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Ultimate First Compendium, Sarah Signature Collections, and don't forget Discovery Kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
Crafters TV, my favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters. You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help with your suggestions. As an unpaid carer, having had to give up my job, you provide me with many light moments in my day. Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. Some impressive scores coming through here. Stephanie Theodos, 5 out of 5. Linda Proctor, 5 out of 5. Stephen Nicole, 5 out of 5. Tracy Bantoff, 5 out of 5. Zoe Carver, 5 out of 5. Hillary and Holly, 5 out of 5. Deanna Celentano, 5 out of 5. Carletta Morris, 5 out of 5. Alcia DeVries, 5 out of 5. Cynthia Dwyer, 5 out of 5. TS Scan 64, 5 out of 5. Loads got 5 out of 5.
Woohoo! Anyone get 4 out of 5? That's what I'd like to know. Are they not going to tell us if not?
I haven't seen. Although, who was it who asked for half a point?
Oh,
it was Anne.
Anne.
4.5 out of 5.
Woo.
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 I mean, not as woo, but still woo.
Woo.
Yeah.
Like questioning woo.
Woo.
Is it a woo? It's not a woo, but it's a woo.
Couple of quick questions.
Go on.
And then I'm going to do the price drops. I say a couple of quick questions.
Oh, where have they gone?
Where's it gone? Oh, one question. Ben, please can you ask Lily, can the ultimate scoreboard be used to make a tassel?
A tassel? Oh.
You want your...
I don't think you use a scoreboard to make a tassel. I think you use your fringing scissors
That's what I was
to make
going to
a
say.
tassel.
Like a paper tassel, yeah.
Or are you thinking of a rosette?
Oh, I don't know.
If it's a rosette, then yes. But if it's tassel, then use your scissors.
Fringy scissors.
I think. Unless it's a different sort of tassel that I'm not thinking of, let me know.
Yeah, come back to us on that one if we haven't answered that correctly. Listen, let's drop some prices. So you guys know the rules here. Price drops are only applicable for the duration of this show. So we're going to take some items for you and we're going to drop the prices down. You need to pick them up in this show because once the show's over, they will go back up in price. Let's rattle through these, then we'll get on to some more demos with Lily. First up is the Magical Day. We've had this on various shows recently, so if you've not yet picked it up, we're going to do an amazing price on this. It is this set of stamps and dies and also stencils for you to be able to create cute little cards, create a stunning little unicorn figure. And then your little Rudolph figure as well. Everything you can see on the back here, you're going to get 26 items in total. Those are the dies. Those are the stamps that go with. And then you've got this set of templates here, which allows you to create the unicorn horn, colour that in. You've got the different expressions on the eyelids, little freckles and all sorts going on there. It includes 6 stamps, 1 stencil and 19 dies, $10.39. Nah, that's rubbish. That's rubbish.
Rubbish? Rubbish, I hear you say.
Rubbish.
Drop it, drop it. Woo!
£4. Whoop, 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 whoop. £4, £4, but only for the duration of the show. Next up, we've got cards and envelopes for you.
Alive! They're alive!
Let's do a key. Look what you're going to get here, boys and girls. You've got envelopes, 25 of those. You're also going to get all of your cards as well. 5x5. No, these are 6x6 actually. In size, you're getting 25 of those. What else do you want, boys and girls? Well, you want the red as well. I mean, a lot of people would look at this and go, "Oh, I'll save this for Christmas." But there's nothing to stop you using this all year round. And actually, if you don't just want to use them as sort of regular cards, nothing to stop you from snipping into these and using these for mats and layers, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There you go.
25 cards in red, 25 cards in green, 25 envelopes in red, 25 envelopes in green, 6x6 in size, $11.99 is good. Let's drop the price though. Come on, producer Johnny is getting ready to drop this down.
Drop it!
£4, Lily!
My gosh, that is crazy. I'll tell you what you could be doing with these. You know, throughout the course of the day, between myself and Sarah, we've shown you all these different techniques, all these things you can do with envelopes. So if you want to cut the card bases down for mats and layers, knock yourself out, quite frankly, then all of those fantastic envelopes you have left over, do things like your mini books, do things like toppers, like I'm going to show you in a few minutes' time, do things like your scrapbook pages, your accordions, your concertinas, all those amazing envelope techniques that have been shown you throughout the course of the day. Do that and use the card blanks for mats and layers. £4. You can't go wrong. Get it in your basket, get it checked out. Don't even think about it, quite frankly, is what I'd say with this one.
Do you know what I'm going to say? I know it's said this for ages.
Go on.
Just buy.
Just buy.
£11 saving you're making there. If you're in the US, that is $16 off. You're getting. Feel free to multi-order. It's not one drop per customer. Feel free to multi-order. Next up is the Love Heart Candy Box. So this is a set of dies and a template to allow you to be able to create what you're seeing on the front of your project here, a Love Heart Candy Box, but also nothing, I suppose, Lily, to stop you from just using the dies to create cute little toppers for your projects as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And then don't forget as well, of course, you can use that template and the outer die. That larger heart die is what sort of completes the template, if you like. You can use that and decorate with all sorts of different things you got in your crafty stash. It doesn't just have to be about Valentine's Day or weddings. It can just be it could be a friendship box. It can be all sorts. Depends on how you decorate it. Depends on the colours and the theme that you go for. It's going to look totally different each and every single time.
$7.99 is good, but it's not good enough.
We can do better.
Come on.
Make it better. Ooh.
It's £4!
I'm seeing a pattern emerging here.
What?
I'm seeing a pattern emerging here. £4, $4, the pass-through.
Oh, yeah.
How peculiar.
444.
Ooh, all the fours.
But you've only got up until the end of the show to grab that deal. Next up, scratch and reveal card kit. Hey!
Hey! Hey there.
No, I have seen this. I was going to say I hadn't seen this before. I have. Happy Valentine's card kit, scratch and reveal. These are brilliant fun because what you've got the ability to do is be able to create your own little messages which you can nestle behind the fabulous scratch and reveal stickers that you're going to get within this kit. I always say with these, right, so the price is starting at $11.99, $15.96. We're obviously going to go lower. You get £3 of your stickers in 3 different colours. And I want to say, well, it says on the front, let's read the package, Ben. It is 9 sheets of scratch and reveal stickers, 3 colours, 3 sheets of each.
Yes, you've just said that.
27. Is that what I said? So how many is that? 9?
9 sheets.
Yeah, but how many are we getting in total? I'm trying to work out there.
Oh, individual. We'll move your hand out of the way and then we can count the one on the front. Right, hold it up. Oh,
no, I realise it's 9 and we're getting 9 sheets.
1, 2,
so it's 81. Why did it take me so long to do the maths on
4,
that?
5, 6, 7, 8,
9 by 9.
9 by 9, yeah.
So it's 81 of your scratch reveal stickers, and this is the only way to buy more of them because we don't do them individually, do we?
We do not.
So you're going to get a load of stickers if you've already got the scratch reveal system, and in this one you're going to get a load of sentiments as well. Things like "Will you be my?" And then you could put underneath the sticker Valentine, boyfriend, girlfriend. Will you be my forever, maybe? What I love about this as well is that you can do a little date night. So you don't have to just use this for Valentine. You want to do a fun date night with your partner. So you make your card, stamp out date night, and then underneath the little stickers, you can say, all right, scratch off one, and then whichever one you scratch off, we do. So, for example, date night could be go out for an ice cream.
All right, could be worse.
Eat out. That'd be a good one.
Nice, yeah, well, it depends where you're going, doesn't it? If it's down Mackie D's, it's not quite the same, is it? Michelin star, sign me right up.
Play a board game. That'd be up Fisher Street.
Oh, no, I'd be sending the card back at that point. No, thank you.
Movie night? No. Go out dancing?
Yeah, yeah.
Romantic walk?
Yeah, I'd do like a walk, yeah.
Be probably a romantic run with you, though, wouldn't it? Probably.
No, it doesn't sound quite so romantic, that, does it?
Come back! Go to the beach. I mean, but the point...
Yeah, we'll take that one.
Right. Beach
Yeah,
would
in
be
this
all right.
weather, definitely, yeah.
32 stamps, 81 scratch reveal stickers. Come on. Come on. Surely this isn't going to go where we think it's going to go, is it?
£4,
This
is it
can't
going to
go.
be? Is it?
Can't.
Surely not.
No way.
Come on.
No way.
Oh!
It is!
It is!
That is bonkers. For that price, it's worth just buying it to get more of the stickers. £4, $4, you are welcome. And then lastly, in our price drop section, and you all know the answer to this. I've seen this recently.
You will.
You will.
It's a bit ominous, isn't
You
it?
will. When did this launch, the love letters?
It was either December or January.
Oh, so it was...
It was part of a collection. What's it called? Love is in the air.
Oh, is that where it was
yes.
from?
Oh, I'll tell you where it tells you. It tells you on the screen. We're back to this. Just it was the other day. Do you know what? That screen has all sorts of details on it. Just have a little look there.
Yeah.
Have a little look.
Oh, yeah. Love is
There's
in the
all sorts on
air.
there.
Sab and
Nice,
Guy.
all sorts.
Love letters. I should read that more often. But it's super cute, this, because you've got the stamps and then the dies to be able to cut out your little envelope, and also your little die cut in the place where you can thread in your little love note. So you've got the die there again to be able to cut out the relevant bit of cardstock or paper to slot that into your envelope, and you can then stamp on that or write on that whatever you want the note to be. But what I love about this collection is the you got the "Will You Be My Valentine," which is, you know, that's quite nice, isn't it? But my favourite on here is the poem, which says, "Roses are red, violets are blue. The dog is my favourite, but you're okay too."
Love that.
I love that.
Good.
So much.
I wonder who wrote that. 'Cause it's funny, that.
It is very funny.
Because you start reading it, you think, oh, this is going to be really soppy, really
Yeah.
bit sickly sweet, bit saccharine sort of sweet. And then you get to the end, you're like, oh,
It's funny.
much better.
I can imagine that I would send a card like that to Mrs. M, and similarly, she would send one back to me the same way when it comes to our little Molly Collie. But listen, we're not going to do that for $7.99 or $10.36. I've got a funny feeling I know where this is going to go.
I do wonder.
Come on. Boom!
Wow,
£4.
who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
£4. Those price drops are applicable just over the course of this next hour, so grab them whilst you can. We are flying through the show, so get those deals before they go. Hi everyone, says Tim. How are we all doing? We're good. I've had a delivery today of loads of cardstock and summertime box. Well done, Tim. Hi to LMS, who says, using the magical die set for my 5-year great-granddaughter's birthday party. They were a great hit. The mothers want me to make them for others, says LMS. Trying to watch but sorting my craft area, says Tim. Oops, I may have too much stuff. And Janice Watson says, I'm a cheap date. I would go for an ice cream.
Ice cream? Well, I suppose it depends where you're going for an ice cream. Some ice creams these days, you've practically got to take out a second mortgage to get one. They're that expensive. So it might not be such a cheap date. I think the cheap date one is probably going for a romantic stroll. That's definitely a cheap date. Probably why I like that idea.
Lynn Morton says, get your best skeets on. We're going for a romantic run. Why aye? And Julia Tiverton, fist bump coming.
Oh, come on. He's on his way. Boom.
Do you know the red and green cards that were on a sensational deal for £4?
Yeah.
She's bought them 10 times over.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? 40 quid for how many is that going to be? For 400?
400.
Oh, my, Julia, when that box arrives, how big's that box going to be? How heavy is that box going to be? Oh, my gosh. Wow.
And one more joke before we go back to Lilly for the pick of the week, another demo. Jane says, hey, Ben, why did the robber jump in the shower? Because he wanted to make a clean getaway.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love that, Jane. Keep them coming. Listen, we are going to get on with another demo. Round 2 of the game coming up very shortly, but let's get back to our pick of the week. We are well over, inside nearly 4 hours, half the stock of the pick of the week gone. It's proved so popular. I just think, Lily, this is a kit which, as I say, applies to everybody, really, doesn't it? Make beautiful envelopes really, really quickly and easily.
Absolutely, but we're going to sort of turn it on its head once again. We've shown you how to do the envelope, we've shown you books, we've shown you scrapbooks, we've shown you all sorts, and I thought, do you know what? We'll pop one on the front of a card as a topper, something a little bit different, and we'll also incorporate a photo. So kind of inspired by Sarah's scrapbook page, where you've got the lovely photo, but this time we're going to do it in card form. So we'll start off with the card base itself, and I've taken some of our 12 by 12 inch white cardstock, and I've cut it down to 12 inch by 8 inch. I've scored at 6 inch, which is going to give us our 6 inch by 8 inch card base. Then I've taken some of those lovely papers from that collection that's actually coming as part of the template set itself. I've matted onto white, then I've just matted onto some nice, see how it was definitely a scrap of cardstock. I've cut a circle punch out of there, but I've matted onto a piece of our red card. Don't worry about that, it won't be seen. But I thought, you know what, I'm not letting that go to waste, and I didn't have an awful lot of the card left. And then that's just going to go onto the front of our card base. So I'll go around with my tape pen. All purpose is going to work a treat as well for your mat and layering, or if you prefer your finger lift tape, that will work nicely as well. We'll bring in our card base, we'll just make sure that's nicely lined up in the middle of that card. So we've got an even white border all around the edge, and that's all our mat and layering pretty much done for this card. So nice and easy in terms of the layout with this one. Then what we've done is we've taken one of the envelopes. I know I'm sort of conscious that throughout the day, both myself and Sarah have shown you a few times now how you actually create the envelope. So I've got one that's already pre-made. I've done the envelope out that lovely striped paper, once again part of the pad that's included, and I've added the liner in. Difference with this one is I've actually taken some of the stamps from that Tiny Treasures collection. Do know we have the Tiny Treasures bundle over on the shop the day. I've taken that lovely little that stamp then. I've just added it to the flap
Oh, that's a
envelope.
lovely idea.
Just to think a little bit different, just to sort of finish it off nicely, because what I'm going to do, I've got the cutest photo. I sent this photo yesterday and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to use this photo. It is Lola May in a tractor. She absolutely loves this tractor. This is at Chatsworth, and she goes to Chatsworth with my mum and stepdad pretty much every Thursday. And there's this big red tractor, and every week I get sent a photo of Lola May sat in the big red tractor.
How old is she now?
She's just turned 2. Turned
Two?
2. I know. I feel old. Yeah, and she's also wearing a cardigan that's been knitted by my mum as well, so she'll be very proud to see a knitted jumper on there. But she's having the time of her life, riding this little tractor, and I thought, let's make almost like a top or a feature of that. So what we'll do is we'll tuck our little photo, and I've just taken a piece of 4" by 4" card that I've matted and laid that onto, and we're just going to tuck her into a little envelope there. There she is, letting the adventure begin there at Chatsworth House in a little tractor, and we'll use that as a little topper onto our card base. So I'll grab a bit of our tape pen, and I'll just pop some of that on the reverse. It's not a functional envelope per se, it's more a sort of a decorative element, so I'm actually going to stick the flap onto the card base, and that's just going to go at a slight angle onto that bottom left hand corner, just like so, looking super cute. What we're going to do next is we'll move our card out of the way. We'll bring in some of these dies from the Tiny Treasures, because I thought this would work perfectly alongside that adorable little photo. So I've got some scraps of our cardstock here. So I've got craft card, I've got white, I've got a little bit of that red. Lovely little scrap there, definitely a scrap, that one, absolutely tiny piece, but it'll come to good use here. And we're going to pop my main part of that hot air balloon, nearly called it a hot water bottle once again, definitely a hot air balloon. My mental block for that is absolutely terrible.
Oh, I don't just got me thinking then. Good old hot water bottle.
Hot water, I love them.
I love them.
I have a Crafter's purple one, believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the actual bottle itself is purple, and the cover for it is purple as well.
Hey, I bet those would sell if we ever did Crafter's Companion hot water bottles.
I'll put that idea forward. That would be brilliant. I'd be the first one in the line to get one of them.
We keep chatting about merch, don't we?
We do.
Hey, Crafter's Companion merch.
Need to make it happen. We used to do many years ago. We used to do more. We used to do like we used to do all sorts. We used to sell the aprons as well. I'm sure we did.
You used to sell what?
The aprons.
Oh yeah,
Sure
we
we
did.
did.
Now, do you know what I've just heard? Right.
Is it true?
Straight from the horse's mouth.
He knows things, that Johnny. He knows things we don't know.
Well, here's the thing. As I say to you, Big Wig Ben, as I like to call myself.
Big Wig Ben.
Nobody else does, but I do. I've just been letting on some information that only the big wigs know about. Apparently, there's merch coming.
Oh my!
You heard it here first, everybody on Friday Night Live. Yes, there's merch. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. So look out.
Exciting.
Yeah. What do you reckon we might have, everybody? Guesses, please, I mean, I don't know the answer. So
I will start having a guess myself, because I don't know. This is news to me.
Ah, nice one.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, all this excitement for Friday evening. I can't take it.
Woo.
My poor heart's going 10 to the dozen.
I know.
Oof.
I doubt there'll be a hot water bottle, so don't get too excited about that. I mean,
Well, if there's not, I'll be very angry. I'll be never be seen again.
Oh dear. Must say hi to Linda, who says, hi, my birthday yesterday and retirement day. Whoop, more crafting time. Well, Linda, happy birthday and happy retirement.
Sounds fab. Exciting.
And Doreen says, yes, we definitely need a crafter's apron.
We do. We did used to have one. Johnny's backing me up. We definitely used to have one. We used to have all sorts.
It was just a standard purple with Crafter's Companion across the top of it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not like the jazzy one I've got over here. We had, the flowery one I've got this side, which I wear during Beautiful Beginnings.
Because the flowery one matches with some of the storage we've done, doesn't it? Yeah. I've not seen that storage in ages either, have you?
The tote bag?
Yeah,
that didn't have like a big like craft case on wheels as well?
Yes.
With,
What do we used to call it? Portable craft room?
Portable
something
craft
like that.
room, yeah.
Yeah, we must have sold out the storage because I've not seen that on a show in a very long time.
Trudy's just gone, ooh, merch. And Lynn says, yes, it's about time we got some merch.
Thank you, Lynn. We agree. We
Yeah.
were thinking exactly the same thing. Not just us then. You guys at home too, which is always nice.
Well, spread the word, everybody.
Absolutely. Sometimes we think we have great ideas, and then we think, are they actually good ideas? Or are they just good ideas in our heads? But if you guys agree, then we must be on the right path. Which is always a bonus.
That's it. Thank you to Stephanie, who says, I like the idea of scrapbooking and the ability to be able to change the pictures. And Hilary says, whoop, whoop, merch, hoodies, question mark.
Oh, yeah.
Dog coats, question mark.
Dog coats. That's random, but I like it.
I reckon, or like collars maybe like
Collars.
a dog collar and a lead.
Yeah.
Like a crafter's.
Could we get a
crafter's
little
collar.
coat for a tortoise? Is that too obscure? Shall I suggest that to Leanne come next week? She'll just look at me and be like,
A tortoise coat?
a tortoise coat. If we can do dogs, we shouldn't discriminate.
I tell you what,
Tortoises.
if it's a tortoise coat, probably have to shell out a lot for that.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, that was painful.
Oh dear.
Dear.
Thank you to Susan's just message. She says a woman at the airport fainted and fell on the luggage carousel. No worries though, she's slowly coming around.
Do you know, when you first started saying that, I started really worried. I was like, oh no, poor woman at the airport. I was like, who is this? Who is this woman? Then I realised it was a joke. I was like...
A woman at the airport fainted and fell on the luggage carousel. No worries, she's slowly coming around. That's a great joke, Susan. We like that. They got very quiet in the gallery then for a second because they thought you were like one of your friends had actually fallen over and it was a serious story.
Glad it wasn't just me that thought that then, because I started getting worried.
I got worried for a second then when I laughed because I thought it was a joke. I was like, oh no, maybe it wasn't a joke. It definitely was.
That would have been terrible, wouldn't it? Oh,
Definitely
dear.
was a joke.
Phew, thank goodness for that. Right, little hot water bottle slash hot air balloon is taking shape quite nicely. I love building this one up. It's so fun to cut all the different pieces from your different colourways. So we've got that as a nice embellishment. Just going to be careful when we stick this onto our cards. We're going to flip this over very gently. There we go. And we'll grab some of our foam pads. I've actually found some big foam pads, which is quite a rarity in here. I can never ever find the big foam pads.
It's always the teeny weeny ones, isn't it?
It's always the tiny ones, yeah. So it's an exciting day. We've found some large foam pads. So we'll pop some of these onto the back of our hot air balloon. And that's just going to be a nice little embellishment onto our little card here. Or I think it's quite nice to make almost like a scrapbook page crossed with a card, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So sending like a photo card, I think it's something always quite special about that. It's like the ultimate in personalisation, isn't it, really?
Do you know what's been so nice as well today? And I said to Sarah, I was quite honest with her, you know, I was excited about the launch of these templates, but I did think, oh, 2 hours of just watching someone make envelopes. But both you and her have shown everybody that, yes, these are functional to put your cards in, but actually what brilliant decorative elements as well, whether it is for a card like you're showing here or a scrapbook or like the little booklet that you made and Sarah made. You can get very creative with these as well, can't you?
Absolutely, you certainly can. And that's our really cute little interactive card. So you can take a little picture out. I suppose what you could be doing, you could be popping some of your magnets on the back. That could be a fridge magnet that you're creating with that. That'd be quite a nice idea.
Yeah.
But then you can also store it into its little pocket. So when it's stored in there, just little cheeky faces just poking out. Very simple card, but it's all made special by using those fantastic envelope templates. They are so much fun, so functional, but also can be so decorative as well.
Yeah, if you're going for all of those, don't forget it's 28 templates and liners in total, allowing you to be able to make really different sizes of envelopes from A6 to 5x7, quarter US letter. You've got your DL size, 5x5, 5.5 by 5.5, 4x4, 3x6. You've got that 3.5 by 8.5, little money size envelopes as well. And of course, you get the liners to be able to go with those. We know you've got tons of paper, which you're going to use to make those. Of course you are, but we also give you within this set 36 sheets of paper in there as well. You've got 12 designs, 3 of each sheet included in that. Some really beautiful papers as well, which you can use for all sorts of different occasions and that correspond with each other really, really nicely as well. They complement each other absolutely beautifully. Just remember too that if you're going for the pick of the week, over half the stock has gone inside 4 hours of the official launch. But if you do go for the pick of the week, we're going to give you that watercolor waves pad. I'll quickly show you that as well because I know a lot of you have already seen it, but for those of you that haven't had a good look through all the different designs, so those are your papers in the template and pad selection. Here is that watercolor waves pad. This is 12 designs, 2 sheets of each. I mean, my goodness me. Absolutely stunning. No wonder this sold out on HSN. No wonder it sold out with us when we first showed it. We have got it back and you get this within your bundle. It is sensational, it is so beautiful, and it's 250 GSM as well, so you've got the ability to be able to construct with this. Buy this bundle with all of these beautiful papers, the templates and that cardstock in, and then we will give you that goodie bag worth £31 or $43 for absolutely nothing, and it's all the goodies that you've got just here. So we're talking about stickers from the Violet Studio collection. You've got a little sticker booklet actually just here. You've got 2 stamp and frame die sets. You've got your little little bundle of embellishments from the little circus collection, which is bows and little adhesive gems. You've got your enamel dots, 200 odd of those, and you've also got your stickers back here, which are alphabet, numbers and punctuation. Don't delay on this, as I say, because the pick of the week is supposed to last the week. This is not going to. We are over half the stock gone. Thank you to Dory, who says she'd like to see some bracelets in the merch. She also says towels to dry our hands after the liquid watercolours.
Well, that's a good idea, yeah.
Lovely card, Lee says Carletta. Lois says, what a very sweet card. Super cute, says Mary Pat. Rachel says, Lily's mum here. Absolutely love this card.
Oh, hello.
You've just tuned in, Mum, probably to see Lily beat me in the... All right, Johnny. The final round of our game, which is just coming up. And Carol Garwa Beard says, these envelopes really do have so many possibilities. I cannot wait to be able to play. Rachel also saying, thank you, some brilliant jokes tonight. Were they my jokes or the jokes that I was reading out from everybody else?
Why is she enabling it? Why? Mum, why? It's only going to get worse.
Thanks, Mum. Thank you so much. Let's get round to it, though. It's all to play for in round 2 of our game, Paper Panorama! Right, it is a paper pad rama, and basically this game is very, very simple. Well, I say it's very simple. It's simple to explain. We are going to see a sheet from a paper pad. You just have to say what that paper pad is. If you get it right, you get a point. The team with the most points at the end of this round will be crowned the winner. If it's my team, Team Facebook, 5 people who've played on Facebook will get a voucher. If it's your team, Lily?
Yeah, it will be.
5 from your team will win a voucher. If it's a tie at the end of the round, 3-3. 3 from Facebook, 3 from YouTube. You still confident of winning?
Yes.
I'm just very happy that we are 5-5 at the end of round 1. So if I lose now, at least I can go away with my head held high.
OK, we'll see.
So, why am I looking at you? I'm talking to you. Look ahead, type your answers into the comments as per usual, all right? And then at the end, tot up your scores, and we'll see how well you have done. So this is the first one in round 2. Put your answers down, please. She's straight to the board, look. I did say that this was going to get more difficult as we go along. Lily is an encyclopedia when it comes to paper pads.
You did very well in the first round. Is that all gonna be gone?
Are you trash talking me over there? She's trash talking me.
I am. Too right, I am. Oh, he's got an answer.
I've got an answer. Hey.
Make sure you dot those I's.
My old Latin teachers, I went to boarding school, we did Latin for a year.
Of course, darling, Latin.
He's called Jeremy Fisher.
Jeremy, if you're watching, hello.
He won't be. I don't think he will.
He might be.
But one thing always stuck in my mind, and I've always taken this with me wherever I go, whether it's like important exams or even like a fun game like this tonight, he always says, if you get to an exam and you don't know the answer, even if you think it's the most ridiculous thing, always write an answer, because a guess is better than a blank.
Yeah, it's true.
Remember that.
We were always taught that at school. It might not be by Jeremy Fisher, but I always put something. Better than nothing.
So have I guessed, or have I hustled you here, do you think, and actually know the answer?
I think you know the answer.
Do you?
I do. We'll soon see.
What are you gone for?
I've gone for flora and fauna. I knew you was heckling me. Knew it. Oh, these are too easy. I say that, I'll probably get the next one wrong.
It is 6-6.
All right, I know. You couldn't make this up, could you? I've been stitched up here. Absolutely stitched up.
Were you genuinely hoping that we were going to go back to like 2018
like 2016
or something?
or something, yeah. Even my handwriting's gone terrible.
In all fairness, you know, I'm pleased that I've got 6, but I should get a fairly good score on this, because I am here every day, and as much as I say I'm old and it goes in one ear and out the other, you know, I genuinely should, being the hashtag presentation lead, I should get a few right.
You should, given you see them day in, day out.
Yeah. So
if you don't get this one right, get yourself out that door, because you're not worthy of a presentation lead.
All right, see you later. Bye.
Solo show. Right, come on then. Watercolour waves.
Yay!
Yeah, who knew? Who knew?
That's 7 all.
Yes.
It's getting very, very tense now, isn't it?
Tense.
Very tense. As I said, I'm taking the 7. I'm very happy with that. I'm very
I
happy
ended
with
with
7.
10. You
7 more
watch.
than I thought I'd get. Keep your answers coming through in the comments.
It's got to get harder, surely.
Oh.
No, clearly not. Clearly not. I'm not falling for that this time. He knows it. Not falling for it. I did once. Fool me once. Shame on you.
Fool me twice.
Shame on me. Oh, dotting those eyes. He is. Oh, with a plum.
With a plum?
With a plum. He's not literally got a plum and he's dotting his eyes with a great big plum. He's not doing that literally. Just in case you've never heard that expression before.
Do you know what? After not having thought I would have a chance, now I want to win.
I tell you
No,
now,
I'm not confident, but now, before I was a bit like, oh, she's going to thrash me here, because they'll probably do some random ones. But
Yeah.
having now got 7, and potentially I think I might have 8 here, I feel like I'm back in the game.
You were never out of the game, were you? Really? From first question?
No.
Come on then. Vintage Carnival.
Oh,
What's that,
my-
8 all?
I feel there's going to be like a sting in the tail coming here in a minute. But it's 8
Well, I've thought
all.
that the whole game and it's still not happened, so I've started to lose faith a little bit.
Oh no, now I think we are in trouble.
Oh, I bet this is the 3rd time I've heard that. No,
but-
I don't believe it. Little boy that cried wolf. No.
No, genuinely. I don't know the name of it.
Got those eyes.
This is a bit of a guess, genuinely this time. This might be the one that sends Lilly to victory.
My answer might not send me to victory because I can't say I'm 100%. All the others I've been definite. This I'm not definite.
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh no, I don't think I have got it. And I think I'm going to kick myself when this comes out.
The longer this has gone on, at first I was sure. The longer this has gone on, the more I've started to doubt myself. But I'm not. I'm going to stand firm. I'm not going to change my answer. I might regret this.
I think this is where you go ahead. I'm sure. I don't think I've got this right.
Sure. I'm not sure I have now, you know.
What
Can
have
we
you
just
got?
do it? Because if we have any longer,
What you
I'm
got?
going to change my mind. I think it's just Halloween, you know. Vintage Halloween. Somebody's right, somebody's wrong. I've been waiting for 8 questions for this to happen, and it's happened. No, Halloween was a different one. It was the part of the Craft Room Essentials range. Vintage Halloween was a collection.
I tried, guys. I tried. One word. A lot of people put vintage Halloween, apparently.
It doesn't make you right, I'm afraid.
No, it doesn't.
Other people can be wrong. It doesn't still make you right.
And no, I realised that, because that is like, yeah, you can't. No, so it's 9-8. Oh, well, I've taken it all the way, guys. I've taken it all the way.
Not quite all the way. One more. Thank goodness for Halloween is all I'm going to say.
Oh, yeah, that's gone now. I've drawn a blank on this. Yeah, I'd have lost now. Oh, what the heck's this one called? Not that it matters.
He's lost it. He's absolutely lost it. There he was, 8 out of 8. I mean, there's me thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose this one here. My reputation will be in the gutter. But no, he's gone.
No, this is going to really annoy me if I don't get this. You know it, don't you?
Yeah.
Ah, it
I
doesn't
thought
matter.
this was a
So
really easy one. Mind you, I think this is going to be one of these that's older than we think it is. Like all of them.
Oh, what the heck is this called? That's going to annoy me. No, I'm not annoyed that I've lost, but this is going to annoy me when the
Really
answer
now?
comes up. It's the Sarah pad. It's the one because we go, oh, it's like Sarah in a pad. It's that one, isn't it? They've gone quiet.
I don't know. I can't say.
Oh. They say, I've just got a guess is better than a blank, but I don't want to. Oh, I know.
Come on, don't let Jeremy down. Don't let him down. Put something down. Any old thing will do.
Oh no, because I know the answer and I can't. It's not coming to me.
You don't, because it's not written on your board.
How many words is it?
Ah, do you think I'm telling you that?
But you've won though, so it doesn't matter.
It's 23 words.
It's 2. What are the?
Johnny, he's absolutely betrayed me.
What? You've beaten me though.
I want to absolutely beat you more than I want to thrash you.
Yeah, I know. It's Debbie Robinson and paper pads.
All the clues are coming out now.
But you've won, so it doesn't matter.
If we were on the other foot, it would be totally different. There'd be no clues.
What's the initials?
Oh my God, no. No.
Huh? No. Oh, I got it now. I got it now. No, seriously, no, listen.
May as well have just told him the answer.
No, because here's the thing. Like, if I knew that you hadn't got this, I wouldn't have asked.
Oh.
No, because you've already won. The thing is, you've won, but I'm glad that I've actually been able to get that with a clue, because if I hadn't got that, then I'd have gone home tonight and I would have just had a really bad weekend, because it would have annoyed me.
I'm glad that I'm not so bad that people have to take pity on me to make me feel better.
I'd laugh if you got this wrong now.
That'd be absolutely hilarious. Neon dreams.
Lily, 10 out of 10.
What did I say? Get yourself over to YouTube. Did you listen? I hope you did. I hope you did.
Can I also say congratulations to YouTube. What a win for Lily there. Knew that she would be an absolute ace. Her product knowledge is exceptional. But can I also just say a massive thank you to everyone that stuck with me on Facebook. Thank you to those 4 people that stayed on my side. No, thank you. I think we had a few more, actually. But listen, well done, YouTube. Well done, Lily. So we're going to have a short break. We will pick 5 winners from Team YouTube. If you've played along, it could be you. And then when we come back, we'll announce those 5 winners. We will also be paying for somebody's basket. So this is an opportune moment to check your basket out, because you could be checking out, and in about 10 minutes time I could be saying, oi, you, we're paying for your basket. So listen, get to the checkout, get checked out, and when we come back, winners, win your basket, and Friday Night Faves, it is all on the way. We'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Hello everybody. In Crafters World, my name's Holly Collie. I'd just like to tell everybody how much my mummy appreciates and loves Crafters TV. They've really helped during the last couple of years when it's been a bit of a rough time. I know I'm the best dog in the world, but Crafters TV is the best company in the world. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye.
Hi everyone, it's the Crafting Divas again, and today we have a song of why we love Crafters TV. Stamps, dies, and paper pads as far as you can see. Cutting, gluing, and embossing, all on Crafters TV. Yay!
Hi Crafty Peeps, Victoria here. I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash. It also connects you with people from all over the world, and nowhere else on Shopping TV you have the opportunity to live chat with other people from the other side of the world, for example, and laugh with them and be there for them when they're having a tough time. But also know that when you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well. And when you're having a bad time and not feeling well, when you're a bit down in the dumpster and you know Crafters TV is going to be on, there's going to be some laughters and there's going to be some fun. And the banter going on between the demonstrators and the demonstrators is just really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well. So that's personally why I love Crafters TV the most. It's the connection, the personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV and all the other crafters out there. So thank you, Sarah, from the bottom of my heart for coming up with Crafters TV and for bringing all the good fun and all the crafty tips to us. Yes, thank you. Keep up the good work and I love you. Bye.
My favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters.
The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes.
Really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well.
The personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators.
The inspiration and clear instruction is patiently presented.
I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV.
Well, we got two comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant.
Presenters are great. Demonstrators are great.
Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects.
You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help.
Personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV.
For me, they have become my friend, creating a personal connection and making you feel part of a crafting family.
And get me a chuckle. It just feels like you're right there in my living room.
Welcome back, everybody. Well done on the scores, by the way. Some really good scores tonight. Mistress Dow, 10 out of 10.
Woo!
Cynthia Dyer, 10 out of 10.
Yay!
Valerie Martin, 9 out of 10. Stephanie Theodos, 9.5 out of 10. She said, I expected older paper pads, which I think is what you expected, isn't it?
Yes, Stephanie, how did you get the half? We'd like to know.
It was the unicorn, I think.
Oh, same as Anne.
I think. Miss Heffalump says, only got 5 out of 10.
Miss who?
Miss Heffalump.
Miss Effalump?
Yeah.
I've not heard that word in years.
Heffalump.
Effalump, yeah.
I mean, 5 out of 10's all right. That's what I was expecting to score, to be honest with you.
50%, could be a lot worse, could be 0.
Maybe you need to buy some more paper pads. But thank you for playing along, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed that game. We certainly did. We have picked 5 winners. As I say, Jan has picked 5 winners. So if I read your name out, congratulations. You have won yourself a £10 or $10 voucher to spend with us. You need to email us at this price here and we'll get back in touch with you. This email address here. Well done to Jen Shank. Well done to Linda Dawson.
Yay.
Oh, Miss Heffalump, you've won.
Miss Effalump! Woo!
Tim 1246, well done.
Woo.
And Susan Carter.
Woo.
So well done. Jen Shank, Linda Dawson, Miss Heffalump, Tim 1246 and Susan Carter. Congratulations to all of you. And thank you, Elizabeth Lombardi, who says the testimonials are really nice. They are. And we were just saying, actually, in the break before, it'd be lovely if we could have a few more of those. It's been a while since anyone sent those in. So if you fancy telling us why you love Crafters TV so much, all that kind of stuff, like you've seen on the testimonials that we've done, send them in. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. We would love to have you on the screen and on the shows. It's always lovely to put faces to the names that we see each and every day. Now, just before we do your Friday Night Faves and see who's won some bonus points for their Club Inspire account, let us announce whose basket that we are paying for tonight. I believe this particular person has purchased the pick of the week.
Ooh, nice.
She is in the US of A.
Okay.
So if we mention your name now, we're going to pay for your basket. You need to do nothing. It will be refunded back into your account for you. It'll probably be Monday or Tuesday. It won't be immediate, but Monday or Tuesday you'll get the money back into your account. Marie Blair,
Woo!
Congratulations. You just won your basket.
Woohoo!
Yes! And on a new range as well, so that's an absolute win. Congratulations, Marie. As I say, you needn't do anything. That money will be popped back into your account on Monday or Tuesday. And just before we wrap up for the day, should we have a look at some of our Friday Night Faves?
Shall we?
Come
Go
on. Look at Hillary's.
Oh, look at that. Hillary, that is an absolute stunner. If you want to know what the paper pad, that is the original Nature's Garden peacock.
Ah, well, there you
Pretty
go.
sure it is. It's an absolute beauty, that one. That Hillary is gorgeous. I love that.
Hillary, you've won 50 bonus points for your Club Inspire account. And this next card I love because it's got those stained glass windows, isn't it?
Oh, Janice, that is gorgeous. I love the fact that we've been showing you these a little bit more lately, the stained glass windows. That is absolutely stunning. I can tell you the sentiment, I think the sunshine is also from the Nature's Garden Sunflower Collection. And
if you picked up the Sensational bag yesterday, you will have some of those stained glass windows coming your way, as you know. But Janice, lovely project, 50 bonus points for you. Thank you. Next card, look at this from Judy Branham.
Oh my gosh, that's a showstopper and a half, isn't it?
It is.
Blimey me, Judy, that is absolutely outstanding. I love the colour tones. I love the fact it's sort of quite rich and moody looking. Love that. That is stunning. It says Happy Mother's Day. Were you sending that to your mother? Let us know. Did you receive it?
We love it, Judy, but 50 bonus points to you. This next one, Mr. Tumble vibes for me here, Kirsty D.
Oh, Kirsty, that is super, super cool.
Yeah.
I love that. And I believe you've used the Tiny Treasures alphabet.
Oh, you certainly have, yes.
There it is.
I absolutely love that. Is that Mr. Tumble's spotty bag in the background? Mr. Tumble's spotty bag. Thank you. That is 50 bonus points for you, Kirsty D. And Nina Boyer.
Oh my gosh.
Have you decorated a pad there?
That looks like she's used the Enchanted Ocean, on a notebook. Wow, love that. Talk about something a little bit different.
Well, Nina, congratulations to you as well. 50 bonus points. So if you just featured your project there, again, just give us a little message, CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we will get those points added to your account. Make It Saturday, of course, is back tomorrow. Craig and D-Rob in the house. So who knows what's going to happen there. You've got your craft along at midday, and then that is with the silhouette dies, and then you've got Make It Saturday with all the fun there. Of course, you've got your goodie bag. Debbie and Craig will be crafting along there. You've got your demo of the week, and the craft clinic is on all things alcohol pens. So if you've got any questions about your alcohol markers, that is going to be the show to join those two to get all of those questions answered. So it should be a good one. Midday, as I say, for the craft along, and then 2 p.m. for the Make It Saturday show. And then we've got a replay of the pick of the week for you on Sunday. The pick of the week launch is 5 p.m. UK time, so midday Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific if you want to join us for that. And then I'm back with you on Monday, and Lily's on the first show, aren't you, at 10?
I'm flying solo. And I tell you what, I've got Crafty Stash, and you'll never guess who picked the theme of this one. It's nesting dies. Might have been me. Can't wait, guys. Guys at home, if you've got any questions about nesting dies, have a little think over the weekend, and make sure you join me 10 a.m. First thing, I know you guys stay outside bright and early, but make sure you join me, because we're going to be talking about one of my most favourite things in all the world, which is your nesting dies. Can't wait.
Stack day, actually. You've got me and Sarah for Wake Up Call. Debbie Fisher's going to be back in as we launch our weekly wonder. That's coming your way at 2 o'clock. And another 60-minute deal show as well. So if you missed out on today's incredible deals in that hour, we will be doing some more amazing deals for you on Monday. And we finish all things off, of course, with Monday Makers, outline dies, character edge dies, and celebrate the good times with Debbie. Massive thank you to all the team today. Thank you to Lily. Thank you to Sarah. Thank you also to Jan and Rachel on the socials. Thank you to Jamie and Johnny. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to you guys at home as well for watching. Thank you so much for a fabulous day. Join Craig and Debbie tomorrow, and join me, Lily, Sarah and Debbie on Monday. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a brilliant weekend, and from all of us, bye for now.
Bye.